Hi everybody, my name is Alex and welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to do a makeup tutorial for brown girls. The reason why I want to do this is because I love makeup, and actually these types of videos are what got me watching YouTube in the first place when I was starting to learn how to do my own makeup. So I learned from YouTube and I would literally search makeup for brown girls, because if I put in makeup routine, makeup tutorial, usually it was a white girl that popped up, which is awesome, but none of their colors would match me. So what was actually helpful is if I typed in makeup routine for brown girls. Hopefully this video will be helpful to you, and we're gonna get started. I already washed my face, I moisturized, and a secret that I do is I use, I think it's called Lumify eye drops. Are those good for you? Probably not, but they just make your eyes brighter, so I did that as well. What I do after that is I put on sunscreen and a bit of primer. Also, Troy's in the kitchen cooking, so hopefully it's not too loud, but he's enjoying this makeup routine as well. So for primer, I use, this is not a primer, but it's Monistat Shaping Relief Powder Gel. Don't make fun of me, I actually saw this on YouTube as like a dupe years ago, and it's still so good. Like, I prefer this over any high-end primer that is a lot smaller and way more expensive. It does literally the same thing. It fills in your pores, makes your skin super smooth. So that is the primer that I use. And I only use that for my face. And then second, I use sunscreen. This is from e.l.f. and this is the shade Sunbeam. I also have this one. It's called Sunburst. It's a little bit darker. I don't like this one. That's why it's still full. The little sparkles in here are just way too thick for me. And then it like sticks to your dry patches. So I prefer the Sunbeam. I just put that all over my face. And then after that, I go in with some foundation. So this is my beauty blender. They sell this at Sephora, probably Target as well. For foundation, I like to use Estee Lauder Double Wear. So this literally will last you all day. I've been using this for years, like probably for over 5 years now. If I buy a different foundation, sometimes it looks nice in the beginning, but it doesn't last as long as this one. And I use the shade 4W1. It's called Honey Bronze. So I just put it on my hand like that, and I spread it on my face with my fingers. And then I just spread it in with this damp beauty blender. So I cleaned it right before I started this. Next, I go in with some concealer. I use the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. It is in the shade 38N. This is the ultra creamy one. I also have, oh, here it is. I also have this one as well. I don't know, maybe it's like just the regular or the matte one or whatever. This one is actually a little bit more potent. I don't know if that's the word. I find that it sticks to your face a little bit better, but I also like this one too. I would also like to say that I'm not a makeup artist at all, so I might be doing some stuff that is wrong with like the makeup world, but this is just how I like to do my makeup. And then I just let it sit for like maybe a minute or so. I'm gonna have some fruit as I wait. And then I'm gonna start blending it in. I blended that in, but I'm gonna go in with a second layer of concealer, but I'm gonna use this one that I showed y'all earlier. I just find that it sticks to your face a little bit more. So yeah, I'm going to put a little bit of that right here, and then just let it sit for a little bit as I also take out my bronzer. This is the bronzer that I use, or not bronzer, it's like a, what is this called? A contour stick. It's not technically a stick, but anyway, it's from Tarte. It's the Sculpt Tape contour thing. It's kind of like the Charlotte Tilbury one, and you just like squeeze out some contour whenever you need more. So I'm gonna put this on the places of my face that I want to kind of like sink in and add some more dimension. I like to go above where my cheekbone is so that my face isn't like dragged down, if that makes sense. So you just want to make sure to go above your cheekbones. And then I'm going to take this brush. I think it's called a stippling brush. I've had this for so long, but I'm going to take this and then just blend it out. And this dries kind of fast, so you just want to make sure to do this as fast as possible. And I blend up. So just make sure to blend up your contour when you're in the cheek area, at least. Then I blend in my concealer. I bring this on my eyelids as well, and it kind of obviously lightens your eyes, but also acts as a base for your eyeshadow, so your eyeshadow will last all day. Just make sure to blend everything in as much as possible. So now that we have that, I go in with some blush. I like to use this e.l.f. Putty blush, but I also have this Tarte Shape Tape blush as well. This one's pretty good, but it dries extremely fast on your skin, and so sometimes it ends up like patchy. This is amazing. So, and it's only like $6 or something like that for a little pot that will last you for months. So I like to use this one, and then this is in the shade Bali. So, shade Bali. And I also like to blend this up. So make sure to not take it like lower than your cheekbone. Okay, and then to kind of blend it in a little bit more and like make your face look more natural, even though this obviously isn't natural at all, I like to take it on top of my nose as well, and then just kind of blend it out. Like right here. As if you got a little sun. Same thing with like on your forehead. After that, I will take some powder and then put this where I put my concealer just to make sure that it lasts all day. And this is the Laura Mercier Translucent Honey shade. This is what it looks like. I don't want to like drop it, but I just take this part of my beauty blender, dip it in a little bit, take out the excess right here, and then just put that where I put my concealer. I also like to bring it right below my cheekbone as well, just to make sure that it looks a little bit more contoured. Okay, so I look a little bit crazy right now, but don't worry, it'll get better. Now we're gonna go in with some powders. I actually want to buy a different bronzer and like blush and highlighter and stuff like that, but this is the one that I have now. I bought this for our wedding and I'm still using it, so it's lasted a while. But this is the bronzer, this is the blush, and this is the highlighter. It's the Amazonian Clay Face Palette in the shades Rose Gold, Rose Luster, and Cool Bronze. I just take the bronzer and basically go over where I put the bronzer or the contour initially, and then just kind of like blend it out. And then I take the blush and the highlighter, I kind of just mix the two, and then I put it over my cheeks, a little bit on my forehead to blend it out. I forgot to do one thing. So we're going to contour my nose, and I do that with this contour stick. This part you could get really wrong, so I'm gonna be very careful. But you just need a little bit right there on the sides of your nose. So there's some powder there, obviously, so hopefully it doesn't get like stuck to the powder. But you just put it on the sides of your nose, and then I take a little contour brush and I contour the sides of my nose. Oh gosh. Okay, this isn't the best job that I've ever done. That'll do. And then I'm gonna take this again and then take the highlighter and put this right on the bridge of my nose. I focus on like this area and then the tip of my nose. And I also like to bring it right above my lip, right in the corners of my eyes, right on the, what is this called? The brow arch? I don't know, I might have just made that up. We're gonna do some eyeshadow, nothing crazy, but I use this Naked palette. It's called Naked Reloaded, and I just really like these shades. My mirror is broken, but these shades are like kind of natural and neutral, so I like them. And I take the shade Boundaries, at least that's the shade I'm gonna use today, and then just put that all over my eyelid. It's basically my skin color, but a little bit darker. And I just like literally put that all over my eyelid and bring it up into the crease. Nothing crazy. I'm not the best when it comes to eyeshadow. I basically just like to use neutral colors, not to mess it up. And then we're gonna take what's left over and bring it right below my eyelids as well. Okay, and then I'm gonna blend in this powder. And then we're going to do a little blush, more blush. I don't go easy on the blush. I know it's probably not like the greatest. I should go a little bit more natural, but I like this NARS blush and it's in the shade Torrid. So it's really pretty, has a little bit of sparkles in it too. And I just go right above the cheeks. I also got this for our wedding and it's lasted such a long time. And then we're going to take, it's the Stila liquid eyeliner, waterproof liquid eyeliner. I bought this before our wedding and it's literally still, which we got married 9 months ago, and it still has liquid eyeliner in it, so it lasts a very long time. I love this liquid eyeliner. It's like $25, something like that, and you could find it in Ulta and in some Targets as well. I'm just gonna do a really thick line right above on my eyelids, obviously. So, and I really need my mirror for this, so sorry I'm not gonna show everything. Okay, so that's one. It's not the greatest. I don't do well under pressure. Then we're gonna do the other one. All right, so that's my eyeliner. I did not do that great, honestly, but there you have it. I don't have time to fix it. And then we're gonna do some mascara. And I use the Tarte Big Ego mascara, but honestly, any mascara you have will do. I don't really like to spend a lot of money on mascara just because it looks pretty much the same. But actually, like if you do buy the high-end mascaras like the Tarte mascaras, they tend to last a little bit longer, so. Okay, so I did my top mascara and then I'm gonna do my bottom as well, but I like to let the top dry just so I don't accidentally get mascara on like the top of my eyelids. Now I'm gonna take Got To Be Glued gel, and I actually use this for my eyebrows. I'm gonna do my eyebrows real quick. I don't fill them in because I already have a lot of eyebrow hairs, so that would just look like super dark on me. And I basically do this just to set them in place because I have a lot of eyebrow hairs, so I don't want them to go wild, so this is why I do this. I kind of just brush them up and then to the side. So as that kind of dries, I will do my bottom lashes now. Okay, so I finished my mascara and now I go through my eyebrows one last time. It takes a minute for the gel to dry, so that's why I kind of like put it on there. I wait a couple minutes and then I finish, just so it stays in place. So my eyebrows are fine, not perfect. And then this is the end of my face routine. I'm gonna put on some lip products, but I'm gonna get ready real quick and then do my hair and then put on my lip products and then show you guys the end result. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I put on some lip product. I use the Fenty Beauty lip stain in the color Berry Banger to start with. And this literally will last you like all day. And then I cover that with this MAC lip gloss. Sorry, it's called the MAC Lip Glass. It's lip gloss. And this will also last a really, really long time. So that's the end of our makeup routine for brown girls. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Me and Troy are going to church right now, and we need to leave like literally right now or else we'll be late. So we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.